Welcome back to another Gadget Report. Let's talk gadgets. And today we are going to talk about the Portuguese flag carrier TAP. There's a bit of news for those who fly long haul with TAP and want to use their entertainment system. Now it is possible to use your Bluetooth connection. So come with me. Let's talk gadgets. So, last month, TAP, the Portuguese flagship carrier, announced a boost to its in-flight entertainment experience with Bluetooth connection on the long-haul flights. The airline implemented a new software that allows economy class passengers to connect their Bluetooth headphones to their individual screens and, of course, experience their in-flight entertainment. This is obviously very profitable. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's very profitable for the airline because it is a reduction in costs, since they no longer need to provide the disposable headphones to customers that have their own, and their headphones will be only provided on request. So if you don't have a Bluetooth headphones and you want the ones provided by the airline, of course you can ask your cabin crew and they will provide the headphones to you. However, if you have your own headphones, now you can connect those headphones to your in-flight entertainment and use your own. Of course, there's all benefits on this, and one of them is, of course, your headphones would most probably have a much better quality than the ones that are provided by the airline. Also, another reason why the airline has implemented this, of course, costs being one of them. Let's not try to pretend here, because we all know as a business, as a company, everyone is looking at the bottom line, and cutting costs is a huge part of that. But it's also a commitment to a sustainable and more comfortable experience. On a press release that I will leave the link below so you can read it in full, the airline said that it was a commitment to a more sustainable and comfortable experience on its long-haul flights. So passengers now flying long-haul with TAP would have this opportunity. They claimed the passengers' Bluetooth headphones would provide them with a superior quality in terms of sound, and for the airline it would be a reduction on disposable plastic. Well, it is true. Of course, we all know that those disposable headphones that usually airlines provide, they are what they are. It is what it is. They are low quality. And of course, when you have your Bluetooth headphones, they're usually very good quality, because you usually invest a bit more on those devices because you need them for, let's say, your meetings, for all sorts of things these days, and they will have a good quality. So if you have one of these, chances are you can use it on TAP on your long-haul flights. The airline says that its fleet, this long-haul fleet composed by 19 Airbuses A330neo and 13 Airbuses A321neo LR, are the fleet is composed by these two aircraft, and these latest generation aircraft are equipped with this new software, enabling passengers to make that connectivity with their Bluetooth devices. So this is what TAP put on that press release. Of course, this is all part of the evolution in aviation, and more things like that. I believe this is the case of TAP, but I believe a lot of other airlines will come with similar options if they don't have them already. Because of course it's all it's two factors here, I think. One, it's the cost. Of course, in every company, being an airline or otherwise, will be always trying to find ways to cut costs and minimize their expenditure to maximize their profit. That's how you run a business, that's how you run a company, and all companies would aim for the same thing. And also the aim to reduce the carbon footprint and have a more sustainable running of the company. And in this case, the reduction of disposable plastic. We know that plastic is one of the major culprits in terms of, for example, marine pollution, and not only that, everywhere plastics are really toxic and really bad for the environment. So if we can somehow reduce the amount of plastic that we use, the amount of plastic that goes into landfill, that is always a plus. And if you combine that with reducing costs, that gets the process more enticing and more appealing for companies. So I believe this is a win-win for everyone, because not only is a win-win for the environment, less plastic, but it's always a win-win for the company that implements something like this, because of course they are going to have less costs involved with running. And if the software is already provided with the aircraft, such as TAP is claiming that the new Airbuses are equipped with this software, because let's face it, this is the reality. We live in the world of connectivity. Everyone is connected to either a mobile phone or a tablet. Everyone is connected somehow, and these Bluetooth devices became not a luxury anymore. I don't even think they have a war. They are not a luxury. They are an essential item, and a lot of people have them. And this is something that everyone needs to use. And therefore, the evolution of things and the evolution of aviation is that planes would be equipped so people can use these devices. We remember that a few years ago, the use of mobile phones in aircraft was a huge problem. People had to turn them off. Now, even mobile phones are equipped, and tablets and computers are equipped with plane mode that allows you to work on your laptop, work on your mobile phone, etc. Use these devices when you are on a plane. Some planes now even offer you, most airlines offer you internet connectivity. Of course, you have to pay for it, unless you are in business class or first class, that usually you have some sort of connectivity provided. So this is the evolution. This is the evolution, and I think aviation is no different. I think it's a very positive thing, because obviously I'm looking at the environmental side of things, and the sustainability is something that is very important these days. We really need to do something about this. We can no longer bury our heads in the sand and pretend it doesn't happen, pretend it's not real. So I think this is an important thing. Costs less for the airline, so it's a good thing for their bottom line. And for us, really, it's not a problem at all, because they're not saying, they're not providing the headphones for those who don't want or don't have. I would say that if you have them, you would use them. But for those who don't have Bluetooth connectivity, Bluetooth headphones, they obviously can ask and have the other ones. However, these days, I would say most passengers would carry one of those and would have Bluetooth connectivity, and that means that they would probably make use of this technology and use their own, have a better connectivity, have a better quality of sound, and of course, use less plastic. So I think, quite frankly, it is a win-win for everyone. And I hope more airlines come on board with this. That's all for today. I hope you like this new gadget report and this new technology available for passengers on TAP's long-haul flights. I'm sure that there will be more airlines. I know there are airlines that offer something similar, but obviously I wanted to talk about this initiative from TAP because I think it is something, as I said, that I consider really important. More, in my view, obviously, more on a sustainability perspective rather than, of course, the costs, but one cannot deny the importance of costs and how extreme costs can bring down companies, and all of them try to minimize that. So I think, and as I said before, I think it's a very good initiative, it's a very good option to basically solve two problems, the costs and sustainability. And if it works, and quite frankly, if you already have your Bluetooth headphones, why having those from the airline, which quite frankly with the cable it's really not very comfortable. And sometimes you just want to relax a little bit and hear whatever, watch a movie or some show or whatever you might want to watch. And we all agree that your Bluetooth headphones are way more convenient, practical, comfortable than those provided by the airlines. So I really think that they are right on this one. It's a much more comfortable experience for the passenger. So, but if you have, first, if you have already tried this technology on one of the long-haul flights from TAP, please leave a comment below. Let us know how it was. How was the connectivity? Was it easy to connect? Did it work well? Let us know, because we all know also that sometimes airlines implement certain things, and then when you go and try to use them, sometimes things don't work that well. So if you have been into one of these flights, and if you have experienced or have used one of these Bluetooth devices, if you have your Bluetooth headphones and you try to connect it to your in-flight entertainment, let us know how did it go, what was the connectivity, how was everything, did it go smoothly and without any issues, or you end up having to ask for those pesky plastic headphones. Let us know. Again, if you have any opinion about this video or otherwise, leave a comment below. I'll be very happy to answer your queries and help you out. And of course, as always, put a like and subscribe the channel with a little click on the bell so you get a new gadget report every week. The channel has been growing, but you know that for the channel to grow even more, it is important that if you like the content, to put a like, share, and of course subscribe the channel so you signal the YouTube algorithm that more and more people are watching my videos and more people are liking them and sharing, etc. And the YouTube will present them to even more people. So please, if you really like my content, just share. Put a like, subscribe to the channel, and put that little click on the bell so you don't miss out on a new gadget report every week. Now it's time to go, but before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.